Hi guys, how's all doing? It's Chris from Max Morse here. So today I'm going to give you some helpful wee tips to help you along when you decide to start breeding ball pythons. So here we go. So these wee tips are just things that I've learnt on my journey in the breeding game, and I'm going to let you know, and hopefully they help you as well. So here we go. So my first tip when you decide to start breeding is buy females. Always get your females in first, guys, because it's going to take you about 2 years to build them up before you get them into any of your breeding projects. So if you've got a full collection of females that are built up to size, then it's easy enough to pick a male out anywhere and add a wee powerhouse male to those females when they're all ready to breed. So always buy your females first, guys, because if you're buying your males first, you're kind of behind your plans, do you know what I mean, if you've not got any females to put them to. So always buy your females first and build them up, guys. That's my first tip. So my next tip, guys, is always find a trustworthy dealer to deal with. Somebody with transparency and somebody who you've got good communication with. Always try and get a trustworthy dealer that you're going to be buying quality from, do you know what I mean? You don't want to be buying hets for somebody and they're no hets, do you know what I mean? It's happened to so many breeders along the way where they thought they've bought a het and then come 2 year time they've not got a het in their collection and the dealer that they bought it from has disappeared and you can't go and look for answers. So always deal with a trustworthy dealer, somebody you can talk to, somebody there's contact details. I mean, like myself, if whatever I sell in my collection, I'm going to be with that person 100% their whole breeding journey. If ever they need a wee tips or help in any way, I'll try and help them out in any way I can, and that's the way you should be as a breeder. If you're putting some of your stuff into somebody else's collection, you should be there for them the whole journey. Do you know what I mean? And that it builds up a friendship as well, guys. So definitely, look and do your homework and look for a trustworthy dealer that you can trust and put your hard-earned money across to them. And it's just better that way, guys. It's a peace of mind. You don't need to worry about things, and it means that you know that the genes that you're adding to your collection are the right genes. They'll probably have history of their own parents and backup and all that sort of stuff. So definitely deal with a good reputable breeder, and you'll not go wrong in your collection. So my next tip, guys, and this is a big one, is find yourself a frozen rodent supplier online. You'll find these guys on Facebook. They've got companies up and down the country. Get on it, guys, and get yourself bulk orders of frozen rodents, because it's going to save you so much money in the long run, and plus you know it's a lot better quality that you're actually putting into your snakes. And the same saying keeps going round and round, guys. Quality in, quality out, and you'll see it in returning your snakes. You'll see your snakes improving so much better with better rodents that's going in them. Because again, on the money saving side of things, if you buy your rodents from a pet shop, right, you're probably paying between 3 and 4 times the price that you could be buying off a frozen rodent supplier online. And the ones that you're buying online off the rodent breeder, it's much, much better quality than the ones that you see in these pet shops. It could be lying in there for months and months and months frozen, and you can actually see the difference when you pair the two of them up from a frozen rodent breeder to ones out the pet shop. The ones in pet shops look really, really bad compared to it. And again, it's a money saving side of things as well. And any money you can save, it's going to be beneficial for you and your collection, guys, because you could be feeding 3 snakes for the price of 1. That's what you should be doing. That's what you could be doing if you find that out there. So get yourself a frozen rodent supplier online. A wee bit tongue tied there, but anyway, guys, definitely go on that. That's a big one. So next up, guys, is make a plan. Definitely, I mentioned this in a couple of videos ago. Definitely make yourself a plan to guide your journey down the right road, guys. Again, like I said in that last video, is what you could be doing is putting snakes in your collection that don't fit your plans. So you could be feeding and building these snakes up that don't fit your plans, when you could actually have a snake that's in your plans in your collection instead of having that. So always get in snakes that fit your plans. Look at Justin Kobylka. Look at all these big breeders out there. See something that you like and just go down that route. That's the best way to do it. Figure out what genes you need if you want to hit that combo. Or maybe it's a combo that somebody's not made before. But just get the right genes that'll fit your mix and just go down that plan, guys, because you don't want to be filling your rack full of snakes that you don't need. Do you know what I mean? That's a big tip as well, guys. Just want to get right down the line and go down the route that you want to go down, and definitely make some plans, guys. Either write them down on paper, write them on the computer, and just follow that stringently. So that's another tip, guys. Another tip, guys, is only breed what you can afford. Honestly, we see it so many times, guys, that people just buy in so many snakes. They're picking snakes off of Gumtree, people's old collections off of Facebook. They're filling racks, they're adding tubs, and then they realise that they need to feed these snakes and they can't afford it, and they end up snowed under with all these snakes to look after and stuff, guys, and they end up selling their collection. It's too much for them. They end up leaving the hobby. I've seen it so many times, guys. Just again, it goes back to the last tip. Make plans. Don't go out with those plans, and that way you can just fit the right amount of snakes in your collection that you need, that you can afford as well, guys. Because that's the thing. You've got to heat these. You've got to feed them. You've got to look after them. And if you can't look after these snakes 100%, then you shouldn't be looking after these snakes. You need to end up cutting your collection down, and you don't want to be doing that, guys. You can just, if you start it right from the start, it could be even keeping just 2 snakes, 3 snakes, 4 snakes, but don't get yourself 20 snakes that you can't look after, guys. Definitely, again, like I said, like the last tip, follow a plan and stick to it, and only get in what you can afford, guys. I know it's hard, sometimes you just see it, you just see all these diamonds everywhere and you want to collect them all when you see them on Moth Market and stuff like that, and it's hard. Everybody's the same, probably the top breeders are the same as well, but you need to keep yourself right, and you need to keep your snakes right as well. They're the main concern here, and you've just got to think about the husbandry of the snake, and you need to keep that 100% all the time. That's what means the most, is keeping your snakes 100% healthy and keeping them right. So don't overload yourself with stuff that you can't afford, guys. Another tip, guys, and this is something that you need in abundance, and that is patience. You need a lot of patience in this game, guys, because it's all a big waiting game. I've only been in the hobby for this is my first season with eggs, and you really need some patience, because that's all you're doing is waiting. I've done more waits than Arnold Schwarzenegger waiting in my eggs and stuff like that, but that's what it's all about, guys. You really need to have some patience. I mean, like I said, guys, this is my first breeding season, and it was a kind of stressful at times with the amount of waiting I was doing. And God knows what it's like for somebody that's been in the game for years and years. I've just, the time in between that I've had to wait, I've filled it up with gaining knowledge and trying to learn different things. Actually learn the process, the breeding sort of side of things. And but if you've already done that maybe 30, 40 times, like all these big breeders, the waiting must be even harder for yous. But definitely, guys, that's something that you definitely need in this hobby, is patience. So definitely just take a wee step back and think about it, guys, because you do need patience. You're waiting quite a lot. Sometimes you're waiting for your snakes to feed, you're waiting for them to lock, you're waiting for the eggs. That's all you seem to do, guys. But again, it's still great to see it and learn. If you learn from it, it's all good, guys, but you do need patience. So lastly, guys, my number one tip in the hobby is enjoy yourself. Enjoy what you're doing. Don't get stressed out with not having something that somebody else has got, or if you see something that you want, strive to get it and you'll eventually get there, guys. Do things like do YouTube channels where you're in a community where everybody's helpful and they're trying to urge you on to do good. Get on Instagram, share your collection, everybody's wanting to see it. You get to mix with people there as well. Get on Facebook. I know it's not for everybody, Facebook, but get on there, share what you're doing with other people, guys, and just get out there and enjoy what you're doing in your hobby, because it's an amazing hobby. The people I've met are superb, friends for life, and not only the other side of that, guys, is the snakes that are number one. see the snakes that you can get in. The beauty of them, guys, you could just sit and admire your snakes for hours on end. Just sitting looking at the one snake, the way they move, the colours, the patterns, and that is what it's all about, guys. Just enjoy your hobby, enjoy your collection, guys. And that is the number one tip. Honestly, guys, just enjoy what you're doing and learn. That's what it's all about. That's all part of the enjoyment as well, guys. The more knowledge you gain, it's only going to help you along in your journey. And that's what I'm trying to do, guys. As you know, I'm only a rookie here in this hobby, but I'm trying my best and I'm trying to learn so much. And I'm trying to fit the genes that I want in my collection. So definitely, guys, learn and enjoy your hobby, guys, and just try and do different things that's going to be beneficial to you, like Instagram and YouTube, guys. Again, I keep telling you, I use YouTube as a logging journey so I can look back at my collection and all yous have got on board and supported us, and honestly, we can't thank yous enough. Same as on Instagram as well, guys. But show off your collection on Instagram, because other people want to see it as well, guys. So, again, just enjoy the hobby, enjoy your snakes, and enjoy what you're doing. So that's the number one tip, guys. So, hope you like this, guys, and I hope it helps you out in your journey if you decide to start breeding. And I hope you all like, comment, and subscribe this video. Press the notification bell, and you'll see my latest videos that I post up. So, I'll see you all later, guys. Peace out.